Sup Virgo, welcome back to the channel. This will be a reading for Virgo. If you have Virgo placement, tap in. Virgo, let's see what the current energy is reading. Let's see what's going on as far as the sun, the moon, the planetary bodies. Let's see where we are as a degree. Most importantly, heavy emphasis, Virgo, on I feel like this speaks of delivery more so. So something that could be being delivered, etc. Something underway. This could speak of focal point, focus, what's to come type of energy. Let's see. Because I hate a phony... You understand. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the North Node. You have the sun in Aries, Virgo, at a 17-9. So this speaks of revelation of deception, hard to maneuver deception more so in carefree energy when it comes to trauma or third-party energy. It's an Aries, so this is control standpoint, etc. Heavy emphasis on something's under control. You have the moon at a 651, the movement more so. This could speak of spiritually, politics, conflict, wicked identification when it comes to person and their movement. Heavy emphasis on comfortability. You have Mercury at a 2651. The moon is in Leo, so this has everything to do with expansion, Virgo, the controlled way, or heavy emphasis on activation through the controlled way. This could speak of divine, things being divine more so. 2651 in Mercury. In Pisces, the return of this energy is in retrograde. So returning more so the communication, the energy more so, seeing eye to eye with the movement, the politics was complicated, the patience and wicked identification when it comes to what's returning, what's to return, etc. Venus at a 25-26, 1 degree, heavy emphasis on Virgo, the attraction, wicked identification, heavy emphasis on phone call. This could speak of seeing eye to eye or Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio energy, with Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio energy, Virgo. It's like an energy of, type of energy. So seeing eye to eye with more so the politics, the conflict, the patient surrounding person, seeing eye to eye with the spiritual movement or movement, etc. The return of this energy, it's in retrograde. So I feel like heavy emphasis on a person continuously liking you, Virgo. They continuously like you. So Virgo, you have Jupiter at a 1654, revelation of movement more so. This has something to do with hidden energy, hiding. Heavy emphasis on politics, what's complicated, and self-atonement or Capricorn's energy moving forward. Moving forward, it'll be the Capricorn. Heavy emphasis on type of energy. I feel like Virgo, heavy emphasis on agreeance or agreeing to the energy more so. You have Saturn at a 25-10, seeing eye to eye with the politics, the conflict, 10 degrees. I feel like heavy emphasis on getting what you asked for. Revelation of cycles ending or seeing eye to eye with the politics surrounding Virgo, something about cycles ending or putting an end to something. There could be politics surrounding, let's say, moving to a different place, or heavy emphasis on getting a different service, or I feel like Virgo, heavy emphasis on making a change that's necessary. So this could speak of newness in all actuality. So this could speak of new contract as well, Virgo. In Jupiter, Gemini, new contracts, something that is online or on the computer, very, very new for person, right, or etc. You have Virgo, Uranus at a 25-2, seeing eye to eye with the politics, the conflict, seeing eye to eye with the carefree energy, seeing eye to eye with the carefree energy when it comes to seeing person face to face. Someone is a literal bum. I feel like this is bum-like vibes, heavy emphasis on bum energy when it comes to person. Virgo, you have Neptune at a 16. So this speaks of revelation or hidden energy surrounding the engravement. I feel like something is in hidden position, hidden stance, etc. Virgo, you have Pluto at a 338, 1 degree since yesterday, right? So heavy emphasis on intellect, practicality, conversation, the intellect more so. So this has something to do with being influenced by. This could speak of health aspect, practical, heavy emphasis on plate and table, heavy emphasis on chef prepared meals or pre-cooked or pre-prepared type of energy, Virgo. Chiron at a 2238. Seeing eye to eye with the mythical things, third-party energy, those that are press, teamwork, conspiracy, intellect, practicalities surrounding mythical things. So a lie that a person could be telling. I feel like a person could be telling you a straight lie to your face type of energy. This is someone who will lie directly to an audience without a care in the world. Bro, you have a true note at 2718, seeing eye to eye with the deception, revelation of intellect, practicality. You have 888. So timing is very specific in this situation, Virgo. I feel like time is of the essence when it comes to this situation. I feel like someone feels like they're, you know, they have so much time. I feel like someone's not really pressed for time when they should be, or heavy emphasis, Virgo, on timing or scheduling. Or I feel like this is like an energy of watch vibes, heavy emphasis on timing. I feel like specific time, to be exact, Virgo. You have a true Lilith at 11:15, so this speaks of dark spirit, heavy emphasis on revelation of politics, conflict, or I feel like patience surrounding the truth more so. I feel like someone's more so afraid of the truth, or the truth is kind of scary. We get identification when it comes to certain energies more so. I feel like kind of scary, right? Let's see. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the North Node. I feel like this is Virgo surrounding person being too comfortable. So heavy emphasis on making a person uncomfortable who's far too comfortable. Let's see. You have a waxing moon, a waxing gibbous at 6589. Spiritually, politics, spiritual politics, movement, politics, intellect, practicality, and windows surrounding. I feel like you can see, or you can literally, or heavy emphasis we're going giving yourself some time. So therefore trauma could be presented to you more so, or third party energy or windows. Let's see. It's very simple. I feel like not for dumb bitch, but more so for you, Virgo. Let's see. Third party situation. Why? Another person disrupts your relationship and causes turmoil. Trust broken by infidelity and struggling to rebuild. So revelation of Capricorn's energy or self-atonement in situation. It looks like a person is kind of crying, Virgo. They're kind of upset. I feel like someone has really gotten too comfortable with you to a certain degree. You could be star. You could be someone who's in the limelight. Someone has gotten so comfortable with your schedule. And to see you break free from that schedule or move on to different or newer ideas has this person like in a rut, feeling a type of way, etc. Let's see, Virgo. Could you imagine, Virgo? It's kind of weird. It's like an energy of you need something, or a person needs to do something better with their time type of energy. I feel like someone, they don't really have anything to focus on or anything to do type of energy. Let's see. No hobbies or something to that nature. Resilience. Resilience is your source of strength in challenges. So remaining resilient. Heavy emphasis on the moon, dark-like energy. This has something to do with Pisces energy, Cancer energy, Scorpio's energy, Virgo energy, Taurus's energy, Capricorn's energy more so. I feel like this has something to do with photosynthesis, Virgo. Photosynthesis. So something about, I feel like the sky, or heavy emphasis on God taking pictures of person in their literal situation or whatever's going on. Let's see, Virgo. The Queen of Diamonds, heavy emphasis on shine. Shine. She's so expensive. Okay. So expensive energy, heavy emphasis on shining bright like a diamond. Virgo, I'm also getting heavy on the cloaking of energy more so. I feel like the clothes more so. This is like bum ass dude, bum ass bitch. Your clothes, they probably stink. Most importantly, let's see, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the North Node. I feel like someone's unaware of their senses, their sense of smell type of energy. They're unaware of the surrounding or capacity more so. Heavy emphasis on surrounding or capacity more so. Heavy emphasis on remaining resilient when it comes to the energy. I feel like someone's comfortable, or they've become acclimated to the stink type of energy. Let's see. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the North Node. Two of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio energy. Seeing eye to eye with the energy more so. This has something to do with relationships. Seeing eye to eye with a person in a relationship. They're in a relationship. So I feel like someone should back off. They should leave someone alone. They should stop stalking an individual. If this is a relationship or you have relations with the person, heavy on why are you in another person's relations if you're already having relations. Heavy emphasis on HIV and STDs when it comes to a person. Let's see. What is the Two of Cups for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and the North Node? Temperance. So seeing eye to eye with the soul more so. This is a person on a soul level. Someone's losing their fucking mind. I feel like it has everything to do with the exact in a person, Virgo, when it comes to the situation. Soulfully, this is exactly how someone is. I feel like soulfully, this is exactly what someone has to offer type of energy. I feel like what else? What else do they have to offer, etc.? You know what I'm saying? Let's see. High Priestess, she who knows. Intuitively, that's all they have to offer. So it's driving them the fuck nuts. I feel like through conversation, etc., they're not really the brightest of the bunch, etc. Something to that nature. High Priestess, Temperance. Soulfully intuitive. Soulfully having a knowing more so. Let's see. Nine of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio energy. Contentment of energies, Virgo. Heavy on the water energy. Water signs. This is emotion. Lucidity when it comes to person. Lucid. Something about lucid energy as well. I feel like this has something to do with oral sex, most importantly. You're talking so much shit. And I can guarantee you, you're probably living in your mother's fucking back room type of energy. You're living in your mother's basement type of energy. You bring whores over to fuck and they don't give a fuck. They're tired of you. You stink, etc. Justice, to be honest. Heavy emphasis on truth and clarity when it comes to specific individual or person. You're probably bummed. You're too content. Intuitively, you're too content more so. Psychically, you're too content, so you're losing your mind, etc. I feel like this has something to do with, Virgo, a sexual encounter or endeavor more so. These are fans. So someone's huge fan of you, Virgo. I feel like sexually, intuitively, etc. Let's see. So evidently, that shit must be trash. Eight of Wands, communicating more so. This has something to do with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius' energy. Communication too more so. Or I feel like this has something to do with, Virgo, content surrounding an exchange. Something very, very unexpected more so. I feel like something does not have to be addressed. Someone wants to get addressed or be addressed more important, most importantly. Heavy emphasis on a person and their address, most importantly. So the exchange more so. Heavy emphasis on, Virgo. This could speak of delivery throughout more so, or heavy emphasis on unexpected energy when it comes to a person. Just that easy, just that simply. You understand? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and the North Node. Let's see. All things Virgo. 10 Wands, hard to maneuver energy. I feel like this has something to do with mental notes that a person could be taking as well, Virgo. Heavy emphasis on this person and their mind, their mental. You're fucked up mentally. So obviously you should occupy your mind more so. What is the 10 of Wands? Queen of Swords, the Moon. So this has something to do with unaware energy. Someone's totally unaware. Queen of Swords, and you have the Moon card. More so Libran energy. So spiritually, I feel like justification spiritually, something about unaware energy, or I feel like Virgo, someone they don't know. It's kind of like it's kind of like a like, no, don't say anything else type of energy. It would be best that you not say anything else type of energy. Person you could be dealing with, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, most importantly. Let's see. I feel like heavy emphasis on silencing an incident, most importantly. Queen of Swords, Libran energy, justification of the situation more so. Heavy emphasis on return. So retrograde energy, heavy emphasis on things being returned twice. Communication and attracting the return of an energy more so. So Virgo, heavy emphasis on tax return or person returning, most importantly. Let's see, you have the Ace of Wands, Virgo. So this speaks of brand new passionate beginning, action taking when it comes to a person in action. So let's see, a person in their actions, etc. Knight of Cups, so perception, more so equal give and take, some type of sharing of the energy. So there's perception, Virgo, of some type of legal situation, or I feel like heavy emphasis on maneuvering situation, or I feel like this has something to do with justification through the perception. So I feel like heavy emphasis on saw or seen. You have the Nine of Wands with the Queen of Pentacles, perfect energy, heavy emphasis on things in front of a person. So someone has something lined up, or heavy emphasis on an allotted time surrounding a person, more so Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the North Node. Knight of Pentacle energy, praiseworthy when it comes to the energy, more so, or heavy emphasis on motive or slow moving energy when it comes to a person and their challenges. Someone's honestly slow. I feel like someone suffers from some type of, I feel like this is the type of person who suffers from amnesia type of energy. They forget something to that nature, or they're quick to forget, etc. It's like, no. Now you're quick to forget. Now, you know, there's a silencing of the energy, more so. Let's see. King of Swords, higher intelligence used when it comes to this person, mental motherfuckers. Nine of Wands with the Queen of Pentacles, you're dealing with higher intelligence, Virgo. This is someone who's emotionally watching. So you're watching out of emotion. So you're confused emotionally as well. Heavy emphasis on this person, the King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. If there's a person that someone sees eye to eye with, why are you involving yourself inside of their relationship? Two of Cups energy through trauma or third party, more so. Through windows, why are you involving yourself with another person through windows? So obviously you deserve to be timed. Obviously you're too comfortable with person or your surroundings. Most importantly, it's time for you to get fucked up or die. Person in specific, or die in specific. Let's see, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the North Node. Justice, to be honest, you're probably already dying or fucked up, or you're sick. Either way, you could have ailment that you're afraid, or etc., you know, X, Y, and Z. Justice, to be honest, there's a trauma or windows to a person, heavy emphasis on people finding out that they're fucked up. I feel like this is someone who constantly smokes weed, who constantly involves themselves in toxicity, so therefore finding out they're feeling a type of way inside or internally. So this has something to do with lucidity, liquids, blood, getting tested, getting checked out, to be honest, and in all fairness, more so probably deserve it. Rottenness, motherfucker. Let's see, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the North Node. What is the Justice card for Virgo? What is the Justice? King of Wands, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. So this has something to do with a person in their anger. Emotionally angry, heavy emphasis on Virgo, a natural born leader. So someone leading the pack, someone taking the lead in the situation. Someone's just constantly involving themselves. So I feel like, Virgo, why not them take the lead? Why not have them take the lead? Why not them go first type of energy? What is the King of Wands, Virgo? With the Justice card, the Devil and the Three of Swords. Heavy emphasis on stop with the toxicity. Stop getting high so much. It's killing you. You're killing yourself day by day, in all fairness and in all actuality. So heavy emphasis on a fan. Stop. Fan. Someone needs to purchase a fan or something to that nature as well. I feel like this has something to do with Virgo stopping toxicity, revelation of conflict, what's complicated, the politics, the complications surrounding a person as well. This could speak of heart complications to a certain degree when it comes to a person. I feel like someone's heart is kind of fucked up when it comes to a situation or an energy, most importantly. Someone feels a type of way. The exact when it comes to a person, that's what you get. You're too comfortable. So exactly when it comes to this individual. Eight of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is energy. Truth and justice is blind. Very tedious, right? Very tedious energy person could be dealing with. I feel like this has something to do with TV as well. Heavy emphasis on screening and energy, Virgo, or channeling and energy, most importantly. This is, Virgo, this has something to do with a lie or betrayal that's being kept secret from person more so. This is a dumb bitch. High Priestess energy, you're dealing with a dumb bitch. King of Wands, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. So occupy or maintain your dumb bitch. Most importantly, Queen of Pentacles, this is you dealing with a dumbass dude. Occupy or maintain your dumbass dude type of energy. That's it, and that's all. 10 Swords, 10 of Cups. So success surrounding what? 10 Swords, revelation, harshness, endings. Something has come to an end or come to an end surrounding a specific individual or person. 10 Swords, revelation of harshness, peaking, a game over type of energy. I feel like someone's afraid to come out type of energy, or someone's kind of worried, Virgo, when it comes to the channeling more so. So there could be hate and conflict surrounding what Capricorn's energy, most importantly, contents in a person. I feel like literally, Virgo, someone is like feeling like something is like wrong with them to a certain degree in a portion of their body more so. Someone's like, oh my God, like I may be sick, something may be wrong, there may be long-term, etc. There may be illness to a certain degree. There's introspection surrounding this, especially when you read the chart. There's definitely something activated that has been, or I feel like Virgo, a person is very unaware of, and I feel like I need to get in control, or there could be like straying or shying away from the energy because of stubbornness. Let's see, Virgo, you have Uranus and Taurus, heavy emphasis on a stubborn ass individual, etc. Seeing eye to eye with the politics, the conflict, and seeing eye to eye yet again. So this speaks of relationship more so, revelation of deception or harshness more so, analogy used or games, heavy emphasis on choices or decision. A person could be making heavy emphasis on pre or chef prepared meals. Pre-prepared meals, chef-prepared meals, etc. When it comes to person, a lot of people will find out that they have ailment moving forward. They have ailments, they have sicknesses, they have diseases. This has been said by multiple high priestesses, and I feel like this is going to be activated in current energies. So communication, desire to know. I feel like person more so checking up on the energy, having a desire to know if they're okay, etc. The extensive situation, or how extensive a situation is. Let's see. What is this, Virgo? Four of Wands. Wobble dee wobble dee wobble wobble. Ass so fat. All these bitches' pussies is throbbing. This could be a stinking ass whore. Most importantly, Knight of Swords, the Lovers. So compulsive or contractual, compulsive ass energy. So something about separation of the energy. Separate from the compulsive ass energy, most importantly. I feel like this has something to do with Virgo communication. Recklessness. Knight of Wands, Virgo. No. So something is a no. When it comes to person, no. I feel like this has something to do with deception surrounding recklessness, most importantly. You're recklessly deceptive. You're recklessly deceiving. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius is energy. Proper preparation when it comes to the recklessness, most importantly. Let's see. There could be disruption of worlds or watching more so. This speaks of cycles. Also something about disruption or a demon inside of a person. Watching a literal demon inside of a person. There's nothing you can do but have that little demon drive you the fuck crazy, or land your ass directly in jail. With the Eight of Swords energy, you have the Two of Pentacles. So there could be some decisions that a person is making that is possibly, or, you know, just not the brightest, more so. You understand? Let's see. Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius is energy. So ambitious, goal-oriented energy. Analogy used could make someone very upset. I feel like that's all they could do is get upset, honestly, and most importantly. Let's see. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and the North Node. There's disruption of the spirit when it comes to a person, your mother, a person's mother, most importantly, your mother. Cancerian's energy, perseverance as well when it comes to the energy. Queen of Wands, you have the Chariot, Four of Swords, hiding of the energy, sickness surrounding person, etc. Their mother, someone's mother could be sick, etc. The controlled standpoint surrounding distance, distancing, the controlled standpoint, or let's say doctor, distant doctor, heavy emphasis on moving towards, or I feel like this has something to do with Virgo, the picture perfect energy when it comes to what's being channeled or correlated. So this could speak of a dude in Aries or Sagittarius. Na 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 na. Da na 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 na. Da na 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 na. So heavy emphasis on finding out a person is dead. Most importantly, Virgo, this is what I'm getting. Let's get you an oracle card. I think we have a pretty unique connection. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and the North Node. Libra energy, someone's dying. Heavy emphasis on a person's dying. You can't just go out and continuously wish death on people and then not return to you. So heavy emphasis on closeness. Virgo, this is what I'm getting. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and I do hope this serves you well. Take care.